tank, I need some ammo!
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Umi here, back again, bringing you another Battlefield 3 video. This time it's Rush on Operation Metro. I think it's a 32-man server using the AEK Cobra Sight silencer, no foregrip. The reason why I'm using a silencer, I don't normally use a silencer, but seeing as I'm not as good as other people on PC yet, I wanted to keep myself off the minimap as much as possible. Even though it kind of doesn't help because people be spamming Q and they'll be marking you no matter what, because there's always someone bipoded out somewhere because there's that many people in the server. You get so many different types of players that you come up against. But what I wanted to talk about in this video quickly was about basically a part 2 video of my last commentary that I did about the aiming and stuff like that, where to aim. Last time I talked about aiming for the head and upper chest, making sure you drop them as quick as you can possibly can. What I want to talk about in this video is giving yourself the best possible chance of actually doing that, in terms of as you can see, when I was shooting that guy there, I could have carried him moving, but I'd stood still. When you stand still, your accuracy is at a higher percentage. I don't know exact facts. I'm not one of those commentators that'll give you exact numbers. Like, who really cares about the exact numbers, like how much damage a gun does or whatever? Like anything like that, what spread looks like. I don't shoot at an empty wall or anything like that. Not bashing anyone that does do that, but it's just not my style. I just rather tell you, if you want to take my word for it, take my word for it. If you don't, then don't. But like I said, when I was shooting that guy, and when I try shooting people, there's a lot of things you need to think about when you're playing the game. But once you've trained yourself on doing these things, then it'll become second nature to you, and then like I said with the aim assist in the last video, in the long run it will make you a better player. Now again, like I was saying before, when I was shooting that guy, I was standing still. When you're standing still, your aim down sight accuracy and your overall accuracy of your gun is at a higher percentage than it is when you would be moving side to side. Now I've had this bad habit of, since Battlefield's come out, is moving side to side, because I think it's gonna help me in the gunfight. But if it's in close range, then yeah, it might help me. But if it's in medium to long range, then you do not want to be moving side to side, because in this game there's bullet travel is present in the game, like gravity is present in the game, like the bullet drop and stuff like that. So if you're moving, imagine a guy is at medium to long distance and you're moving side to side while shooting him. By the time the bullets actually get to that guy, they could be like 10-15 feet apart if you're moving side to side. So if you're standing still and shooting at that guy, the bullets are going to be where you shoot them, basically, and how you shoot them, the way you wherever you shoot them at, they're gonna go there. But when you're moving side to side and you're strafing, the bullets are gonna, by the time they get to the person, they're gonna go all over the place. And you probably might get 1 or 2 hit markers, but you will not kill the person. So my like, one of the biggest tips that I could give is medium to long range is try staying still as much as you can. It takes a bit of work getting used to. Like I said, I picked up a bad habit from Call of Duty when I used to play Call of Duty. Strafing is actually good. Moving side to side was actually good in that game, because wherever you pointed the gun, that's where the bullets went. So there was no bullet deviation, there was no spread. There might have been spread at range or whatever, but there's nothing compared to Battlefield 3. But I picked up a bad habit from there doing it. It's basically, I used to do it because I wanted to have the reaction. Say if I'm getting shot, I'm shooting at someone, I'm getting shot at, and I'm already moving side to side. So you've already got that twitch reaction going already before you can actually, before you actually have to move. You still got that little bit of movement. If I still had my other channel on, up and running, the Umi 001 channel, you can look back at the Call of Duty videos there, but I shut it down, so it's not there anymore. But I would have showed you like the difference in how you should play this game. Like, again, as I was shooting at that guy, I was standing completely still. Obviously, like I said, in some situations you want to be moving, but in most situations, if they're not even looking at you and you're not in a straight like head-to-head dogfight, do not even bother moving. Just stand still. Like, that guy did not see me, not this guy, but when I was outside and shooting at him when he was running across, there's no point in me moving side to side whilst I was shooting that guy, especially shooting a guy that's running across your screen, because it's harder to shoot them. You've always got to shoot that slightly bit in front of them to compensate for the bullet travel. But this is coming to the end of the video. One thing as well I wanted to mention as well is, do not sprint around corners. I see a lot of people doing this. I'm one of those people that are guilty of doing it as well. Is you get impatient and you start sprinting around corners, and next minute there's a guy standing there with the bipod waiting for you, sitting there camping there with a bipod waiting for you to hit that corner so he can shoot you in the face. But just practice those things, take it step by step. Like I told you in the first video, take off aim assist, sort out your sensitivity. Now this is more about your gameplay and building yourself up from the ground up, like just knowing how to shoot your gun and knowing what benefits you in the long run. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you all took some tips away from this to make you a better player. My name's Umi and I'm out of here. Peace.